everyone, I'm Madknight64 and welcome back to World of Warcraft, and we're going to be running to the Firelands now. So we're actually going to be working on this set, the heroic version of the Firelands raid. Alright, so one thing to note about this is that the bosses don't really need to be fought in any order at first. You just need to take them down. So they're kind of spread out all across the map, and some of them require killing just mobs to get them to summon. Some of them you just walk up and go hit. So for one of the bosses, just clear out some of these mobs, and then you'll see a little emote that says like, hey, there's a horn off in the distance, and then after a couple of those you'll finally summon the boss. So just any of the trash that's in here, take down as much as you can until you get those emotes to appear in your chat log. And it may take a little bit of time, but shouldn't be too difficult, and none of the fights in this should be super difficult. Okay, so as you can see, as creatures in the Firelands fall, a huntsman's horn sounds in the distance. So as you kill the trash, you're looking for those emotes to appear on your screen. Once you've done it enough times, it will say the boss has appeared because of that. Alright, we got the second warning. The hunting horn sounds nearer or more urgently. Alright, so I killed enough trash to finally summon Shannox, and that's when you just will hear him yell across the stage saying, you know, talking to Riflim, that's one of his little dogs he has, and that means the boss is summoned, and he just kind of roams around the area where you kill trash and stuff. Currently he's way over there in the distance, so we're going to run over and fight him.
I'm out of range.
The interlopers! Kill hay! Eat the Lord of Fire! It hurts!
So this is one of the first bosses that you can fight in the Firelands. This is Lord Rhyolith, and pretty easy fight at this level. There are no mechanics you need to really watch out for. Just go ahead and burn him straight. There is an achievement if you only make him turn one direction, so to do that you just attack one of the feet. But yeah, just attack this boss, should go down relatively easily just with the difference in level at this point. Okay, so for the next boss, Alysrazor, I probably just butchered that name, but in order to summon them, you have to actually just kind of kill all of the ads that are in this area. And then once they're all killed, you're going to run over to where the Majordomo is. So once you kill all the ads, just run over here to where Majordomo is standing, and then you'll start the boss fight once you get close enough to him and try and attack him.
What have we here? Visitors to our need to get closer. Firelands. You mortals may remember Alysrazor, who spirited me to freedom in Mount Hyjal. She too has been reborn. Born of flame! I wish I could watch her reduce your pitiful band to cinders, but I am needed elsewhere. Farewell!
I serve a new master now, mortals.
Alright. So the one thing about this fight is there is a portion that is in the air if you can't take her down super quick. If you need to, just grab 3 of these feathers that were on the ground here, and that will allow you to take off into the air and fight her in the air. But she should go down pretty quickly depending on how you're geared, so you may not even have to deal with that. Alright, so this is Bethlok. And again, shouldn't cause you any problems. The only thing you need to know is that right when you start the fight, she will retreat up to the top of the nest. So then you just gotta wait for her adds to drop down, and you'll see some that just kind of hang on cords. Like these guys here. Just kill them, they'll drop down, and then you can actually climb up their little wire they drop. And that's how you can actually start fighting the boss, is coming to the top of the nest.
I need to get closer.
Then after you do enough damage, she'll go down, just drop down the hole, and you'll be able to kill her. Alright, so this is Baleroc, the Gatekeeper, and he's just easy. Just go ahead and take him down just by slashing him. He'll go down super quick.
It's too far away.
The Master's keep is forbidden. Well, I admire your tenacity. Baleroc stood guard over this keep for 1,000 mortal lifetimes. But none may enter the Firelord's abode.
Alright, so next up is Majordomo Staghelm. And if you haven't heard the lore of this character, I highly recommend you go check it out. His backstory is very sad. Like, he's got a very tragic backstory. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But it's a really good read if you haven't ever read what his backstory is. And it's super sad. But in terms of a boss fight, he's pretty simple at this point. Just run up, smack him a couple times, he'll go down. And there's the almighty Fire Lord. Alright, so Ragnaros doesn't have any tips that anything that's really going to be a problem. Just one thing to note is the fight does last a little longer on Heroic than it does in normal.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
And there will be a little bit of a role play scene that you have to wait for.
Your time
It's too far away.
This is not your realm.
Heroes, he is bound. Finish him.
When I finish this, your pathetic mortal world will burn with my vengeance.
Alright, so once he pops out of the pit, you can actually kill him, and then he goes down for good.
To be my hour of triumph.
Alright, so that was the Firelands on Heroic. And yeah, so I want to thank everyone for watching. I had a lot of fun just kind of doing an old raid and going through it. It's one of the easier ones to run just because there aren't really many mechanics that you have to worry about in terms of doing the fights. And if you're looking to farm stuff, it's still a decent source of income because some of the items that drop can still give you 30, 40, and sometimes 50 gold depending on what they are. So I want to thank everyone for watching. If you liked it, please hit the like button, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one.